The Nuggets and Spurs will get together again on Saturday for Game 4. You can see that game on TNT at 5:30 Eastern Time. Then Tuesday in Denver, and we'll see what happens beyond that. Spurs get the win tonight. Nuggets seem to have agreed that the effort wasn't there defensively. What do you expect on Saturday afternoon?
A lot more effort, a lot more attention to detail. Like Shannon said earlier, to play with a sense of urgency. If somebody gets beat, somebody else has to be there, have his back. Also, I think something's to be said for overcoming adversity. You know, I think Murray's going to have a lot on his shoulders. I want to see how he responds to this next game.
What about in terms of rotation and or lineup changes for Denver?
I think at this point, you got to be open for anything. You got to talk with your staff. You have to talk with the players. If Jamal Murray is not good, he's such an integral part of their team and winning. You need to figure out a way for him to score. So if he's not scoring in the first unit, put him in the second unit and try him against the second unit guys. Get him going. Maybe he's that spark off the bench if he's not working in the first unit. You can't take it personal. We're just trying to win and get to the next round, and not every round is going to be your round per se. You know, I think when I was playing and go to the finals, some rounds it'd be me, other rounds it'd be Richard, just based on matchup. And so some guys would start, and the biggest proponent of that is Kevin Love. He came off the bench, and Richard Jefferson started, and if he hadn't done that, we wouldn't have won. So at this point, be open for anything. As long as you're winning, getting the next round, nothing else matters.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I don't know if you go as drastic as maybe changing the lineup, but maybe changing the rotations. You know, obviously, you see how things start off the game. If players aren't into it, they're not engaged, or they don't seem like they're playing hard, then you pull them and you make some changes there, adjustment-wise. You got to figure out Derrick White. I mean, obviously, you can live with DeRozan, you can live with Aldridge. They're great players. You know, they're going to get theirs, but you can't have that third person step up and play big. And Derrick White has been, you know, big and really big here in Game 3. So I just, you know, more effort, more energy, more of a sense of urgency. That's what I expect to see. I don't know if it's enough, but, you know, I think they'll step up and play better.
Spurs were the last 7 seed to beat a 2 seed. That was back in 2010, and they have a 2-1 lead going into Saturday's Game 4.